So we're here joined with the lovely PapaPincus.
How we doing?
Have I said your name right?
You said it right.
Well done.
It's
man.
actually Matthew Pincus, but I do like Papa. I'm a big fan.
I've never watched any of your videos.
Really?
Are you offended by this?
By what?
By the fact that I have never watched one of your videos?
No, of course not. Of course, there's so many.
I love you now. Okay.
So many videos on the internet, you can't watch them all.
Right?
You can't watch them all.
But I've heard a lot of good things about you.
Yeah.
Genuinely like the best things. I hope maybe we'll see if you live up to your expectations.
Put you to the test, Mr.
Yeah, 100%. Thanks for coming along to see us. And I know you travelled quite far from Stanmore or somewhere like that. We were talking off podcast. So thank you.
Yeah, it's all right, mate. Thank you for having me. I appreciate you reaching out.
Where are you from?
Loughton.
Loughton.
The notorious
Loughton,
Loughton.
Essex.
I don't know where Loughton is.
But I grew up in a... You don't know where Loughton is?
No, I don't know
He's
where
a bit
Loughton
of a loser.
Where are you from?
Yeah, I'm a loser.
Where are you from?
Cambridge.
Posh.
Oh, massive loser.
Yeah.
Massive loser.
Massive.
Fuck off.
Hey, Loughton is cultured.
Okay,
Cultured.
very
But I grew up
cultured.
in America.
Isn't it Essex?
Yeah, it's in Essex. It's like
Oh,
prime
Loughton's
Essex.
in
You know
Essex.
Towie?
Yeah.
It's all filmed in Loughton, Brentwood.
All them
Right.
areas.
It's the hotspot,
Ednos.
bro. That's
I got a
that is
couple
the
friends
shit.
from Essex. I like Essex.
Yeah.
I feel like the actual creative people a lot of creative people come from Essex.
You reckon?
Seriously.
Some
Like,
funny
look at the
ones.
tape.
Give me
brands.
3.
Oh, they're from Leeds. Okay, I'll give you 3. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Number 1, Joey Essex.
Good. Yeah.
Number 2, you. And number 3, let me think.
Hey, just Sticky Talkie.
HS.
HS is a good one.
HS.
And Ed, if you're
And
fan.
Ed.
If you're
And
saying
Ed,
HS.
yeah.
And Ollie, the little brother.
Yeah.
There
I
we
mean,
go.
arguably on par with Hollywood at this point. Loughton.
Yep.
Dubai Hollywood. Is that a thing? I don't know. Why?
What?
Why are they in par with Hollywood?
Well, in terms of creating talents.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Essex is basically
Essex is on
Holly
par
Essex.
with... Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Holly Essex.
Holly Essex.
Ollie Essex.
Well, you said you brought up in America.
Yeah.
That's what
Wow.
I moved
tell
to
us.
America when I was 4. I moved to Utah. Salt Lake City.
Utah.
Texas.
Rogue.
That's in Texas.
No, Utah.
Oh, it's an actual
Utah's a
place.
state.
Utah's so
Shit.
so
Here
in
we
America
go.
they
Here we go.
have these things they called states. There's 50 of them,
Hmm.
and then there's like capitals of
50
the states.
stars on the flag.
50
50
stars.
states.
Bit of controversy about 51. Is
Oh.
Puerto Rico potentially a state?
Right.
Is Hawaii potentially a state?
Area 51. Is it a state?
Is it a state? That's in Nevada, which is actually next to Utah.
Utah.
So I moved to Utah, which is known for Mormons.
Mormons.
You know Mormons?
Like Christians, but heavy.
They're like guys that have like 6 wives, and like none of the wives give a shit.
Completely opposite. To
Am I allowed to
Christian.
swear?
Yeah.
Yeah, go
None
for
of the
it.
wives
Swear
give
away,
a
mate.
shit if they're shagging other birds. Basically, very
Okay.
interesting religion.
Mormon
more-
is
more like a cult.
Similar to Muslim people because they have a lot of wives too.
Yeah, but it's like a bit more. It's like a bit like disabled. Like I don't really. It's not like
What? Like,
It's not like Muslims where there's like respect amongst the other 4 wives. I think that all the
Okay.
wives hate each other.
so it's then generally morons or Mormons?
Mormons.
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 Interesting.
Morons.
Morons are Mormons. Mormons are morons.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're
So
bizarre.
we cleared that up. You're from Utah.
I'm not from Utah. I moved to Utah. Was there for like a year. Then I went to Long Island, New York,
Whoa.
which was Patouf.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Very nice.
like that.
Spice.
Best place in the world. Not Long Island specifically, but New York is so good.
It's a spot. It's a shit.
Yeah, have you been?
No, I'm going
No.
next year.
I'm going next year as well in February.
Are we going together?
I don't know. When are you going?
Probably not. I wouldn't want to be on
You
a
going
plane
with the
with you.
missus?
No, I don't have a missus.
What?
Nah. Gonna go with my cameraman, Alfie.
Respect.
Yeah, your missus.
So, my missus.
Mm.
Your missus?
Yeah, I pay my missus. He's
see-
cool.
So yeah, Long Island, New York, and then I went down to Fort Lauderdale, Florida.
Oh,
Which was a nice
Florida,
little
that's
surely
sick.
seasonal change.
Brother's been in
Interesting.
America.
But surely Florida's better than New York.
Do you know what? I was quite young.
Mhm.
Although I do remember it all, I didn't experience the adult life there. I just experienced the kid
you were
life.
young, innit?
I weren't
Yeah.
shagging birds. I weren't
Right.
smoking weed. I weren't doing all
Right.
that. I was just a kid. I was just in elementary.
Yeah.
Right.
But I loved New York because everything in New York was like, when you go to the city, and I was little, I'm sort of scared to go back in case it's not the same, but everything was so like big and bright and
That's
like,
it, yeah. So I'm guessing even Christmas period, like New York is the shit,
mate, it's the
man.
bollocks. Cold. But
Cold.
boiling in the summer. Yeah,
I'm
there's no,
going to live in New York.
yeah, I'd recommend it.
I think New York would be a place I'd love a pad. Just a place
Yeah.
there.
Mm.
Skyrise. Go to New
Trump
York.
Tower.
Experience the parks, the river.
The parks are good.
What is it called? The river there? The River
Um,
Nile?
No, River Nile. Is it River Nile?
River
No.
Cam?
Golden Gate?
Golden
No.
Gate River. Something like that.
Hudson River.
Hudson River. There.
And
we
I'd
go.
River.
swim in there and do sort of all sorts.
Well, it's actually, I think it's the dirtiest
I wouldn't swim
waters.
in there.
I think it's the
Okay.
dirtiest waters on the
Right,
planet.
Well, I'm not swimming in the Hudson
Probably
then
not the
ever.
best idea.
Great. So
That's
take
for
that off
sure.
this. What is a day in the life of PapaPincus?
It's not very structured straight off the bat.
Ooh.
Oh,
I lack structure.
Right.
Ooh.
I don't know about you.
Okay.
I'm
I know what we can do. Anyways, continue.
Yeah, so I lack structure. I get up early. I like a sort of 7, maybe 8 at a latest. And I'm inconsistent. Sometimes I go gym. Sometimes I find any excuse not to. I go to my office. I've got an office which a family friend has very kindly sort of given to me free of charge until further notice, until he finds a tenant. Go in there, go on my phone and scroll, mate.
Just
I'm a
get in there.
victim of scrolling. But the thing is, and obviously we're working in an industry where, you know, in order to create content, you have to sort of look into what other content's being made so you can bounce off of it and gain ideas. And then you just use it as an excuse for just mindlessly scrolling
Well, no,
and
I think actually
procrastinating.
you are right, but I think there's also part of it because I do content creation. I'm like, I'm looking for ideas.
Yeah.
And I'm posting a video, but then while my video's uploading, I might have a couple flicks. Do you know what I mean?
You're not like a
I'm
procrastinating
not
scroller.
like a scroller, but sometimes I'll get hooked
Yeah,
because I'm posting a video. I'm already on the app.
yeah.
But other than that, I try to stay away from
Reels
it.
or TikTok?
Everything, mate.
Mm.
Depends what I'm posting on. If I'm posting on Instagram, I'll start. Oh, what's on the feed? Oh, I know her.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
she's fit.
yeah.
I want a bit of that.
Mm.
Message.
Mm.
No reply. No reply ever.
It's easy to become.
But you know
a
what I
victim.
mean. It's easy to become
Yeah,
a victim.
yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's so many platforms. You've got TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Instagram. It's just.
All the shorts have been killing me recently.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I like? I like the part 1 of like a film, where, a scene from a
Oh,
film.
come
Yeah.
on,
And
mate.
you know what's going to happen. You've
Yep,
seen the
yep,
film
yep, yep.
10 times. You know what's going to happen, and you're still
Shrek.
scrolling for part
Yeah.
for
You
part
know?
2, even though you could just search up the full scene. I'm still fucking wasting my time looking for part 2.
Yeah. Do
Part
you
3.
do you do the same thing with like podcasts where I have like the podcast video or whatever the video is, and then have like GTA playing on the
GTA cars coming
Just-
out.
Oh,
Mate,
mate. Sometimes I
every-
won't even listen. Like, look at the podcast. I'll watch the cards. For
Exactly.
hours.
Yeah, and you're meant to listen. That's why they do it.
Yeah.
But what I really like, do you know what I like? I like when they get the fresh fruit and they cut it and they slice it open and
Ooh,
there's
yeah.
like nice sort of music in
Yeah.
the background.
Mm.
If we can like find it, yeah,
run
and
it.
then run it,
We'll run
mate.
it.
Oh,
What about the bottles falling down the stairs? Oh, is it gonna break?
Oh, one of the ones where they're
Going
hanging, they're
down.
about to hit each other.
The
They don't hit each
bottles.
other.
Dun, 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 dun. Oh, it didn't break.
have you seen the vacuum sealed like almonds that they cut open with like
What?
the coolest
No,
knife?
put
of
me
all
on
You're
time?
that.
deep in
Send
scrolling.
that to
mate.
me
That's
now.
deep into the scroll.
Should I just quickly get up some vacuum? So I don't want to
Get
waste
it
time,
up.
so I'm going
No,
to get it up really.
Get
We
up.
need to see this.
Yep,
Mate,
Vacuum sealed.
vacuum
almonds.
sealed.
that's amazing.
Stop it, man. Is he vacuum sealing
nuts.
almonds then?
Oh,
this guy?
please come up.
Come, take your time.
Oh, stuff
find
like
it.
these. Look.
What is it?
Oh my
we go.
god.
Are they Orbeez? Wait, they're not.
Mate, look.
Is he gonna break it then? Like sort of.
I
it's
see, I see, I
popcorn.
Do you know what I mean, though? Like,
Mate,
mate, it's
Dangerous.
fucked what the world's become.
that's your
let's-
second. That was your like second scroll as well.
No, he searched it.
No, I searched it
Oh,
up.
okay.
But I wouldn't have been surprised. So yeah, so obviously get into my office, look at some people cutting up nuts, and then I just think to myself, all right, what am I
What?
going to make a video today? Am I not? And
Yeah.
then I get on my mate ChatGPT, write a little script,
Yep,
edit it,
yep.
put the camera on, talk shit, pretend
Yeah.
like I'm some sort of poetic guy
Mhm.
when I'm actually not. Sort of
Yeah.
facade, can't speak English properly, and then talk about football, mic in the hand, edit it together, all on CapCut. Takes me hours.
Mhm.
Because I'm quite arrogant and I don't really want to learn a new way how to edit.
Are you a perfectionist?
No, because none of my work is perfect. But I like it. Do you know what? I've thought about delegating, but I feel like no one's going to do what I do, even though that no one's going to do it how I want it to be done, even though I know they could probably do it better. And I think that's a bad thing with me. I feel like I need to delegate, but I'm too stuck up in my own ways to do so.
I feel you.
One of the laws of power is to make others do the work for you.
Mm.
You can't be successful unless other people are doing the work for you.
Mm.
You know, with everything in life,
You need to.
you will never
Do you reckon?
go beyond where you are at from one person, just one person doing everything. You
Mm.
can't do it. Nothing can. No business is successful without a team.
You got
Yep.
staff?
Yeah, I've got editing team. I got a cameraman. You know, there's people around me that do the work for me. I use a lot of Fiverr. I love Fiverr, man.
Fiverr's good.
Oh,
The
would you-
Bangladeshis on
Yeah.
Fiverr are good.
Oh,
Jeez.
mate. Tell
Yeah.
me about it. They do it work for £5. Every other person, it's like over £5. I
Yeah.
thought Fiverr was meant to be £5.
Yeah.
You know? So I don't use the people that charge like 10 quid or something.
Yeah.
So I love Fiverr for just random things.
Right.
Anyway, we've lost
No,
Yeah,
I
so-
just,
the topic, but yeah.
So yeah, then I'll make a video
Yeah.
and then I'll put it out there. And then, do you know what? I'm really putting myself down here, but
No, tell us.
the thing is, I've been doing this for a year, right?
Mhm.
And when I look back on my page and I'm doing all right. I'm doing okay for a year's time. But then I think to myself, like, no one's seeing what I'm doing when I'm not working. Like, I'm
Okay.
actually so much lazier than people think I am.
Okay.
And I almost feel guilty that all of these people, like, when I see someone that I haven't seen for a long time, oh, mate, you're doing so well.
Yeah.
Like, am I? Like, I feel guilty because I'm not actually, I don't know, maybe it's a lack of self-belief or I just feel like I'll be doing a lot more. And it makes me feel a little bit guilty, if I'm honest. I don't know if you have the same problem, if you ever feel sort of guilty that people think you're doing a lot better than you actually are.
That's the whole. Go on.
No, I was gonna say I think it's good to feel guilty
Yeah.
because then what it does, it makes you work harder, right?
Mm.
A lot. It's always hard because you're your own boss. You decide when you
Yeah.
want to work. You decide what you want to do. When like everything. So I think it's actually good having a bit of guilt because it reminds you. It kind of nearly humbles you. It's like, am I good enough for now? I need to get back. I need to fucking grind. Bum 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 bum. And I was actually gonna add something. So obviously you said perhaps you're like you struggle with organizing your day. Now, do you track how you actually work? Do you have like plans? Do you organize?
I've recently started, I've got a diary and I've started getting into the habit of writing everything down from like 2 days ago, I wrote like I need a poo at this time. Like
I knew it.
every
I knew
single
you were going to say that.
everything,
I could hear it.
haircut, poo, everything,
it.
writing it down because I think that
Wank.
wank. Well, I don't. Do you know what? I don't wank.
Do
But that's
you?
another story.
Wow. Why
That's
don't you
another-
wank? Tell
Well,
us.
one, I've got a girlfriend now, and two, I was a big wank addict.
Don't need it.
I was a big wank
So you're a
addict.
wanker.
I was a wank. I'm an
What?
ex-wanker.
Porn addict or wank addict? Because I don't think you can be a wank addict. I think you have to be a porn
Well, do you know what? I
addict.
had a phase where I used my imagination, and I actually think that was better than watching porn. But I haven't watched porn in a long time, and actually, it's one of the only things on social media that has actually had a big influence on me. Where it's like, this is why porn is bad for you, and it gives you a long list of, it makes your expectations for other girls, plummet because you're expecting all these girls to be these busty, fit supermodels, and it sort of just
Get me
kills your
started.
sex
Take
drive.
them baddies.
There's so many, and
Yeah.
it actually did force me to quit. Don't get me
Well
wrong, I have one here and there. I have one here and there
What's going
when
on?
it's very much needed.
What's going on?
It's the
Does the
release
girlfriend
tension.
know, or-
It's release
No,
tension.
it's when the girlfriend's got to go home, and
She just
and
lives far away or something.
and we didn't finish our business, and I'm just gonna, it's nature.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's good to
Yeah.
let it out.
It's
Um,
normal.
I really,
It's really normal, mate. Well done.
I've told my mum that I'm doing
Well
this
done.
podcast, but I really hope she doesn't watch it.
If she watches it, it's okay, mum.
Yeah,
Is she
we're-
hot?
we're
Is
sorry.
she a MILF?
She's not a MILF. She's gorgeous in her own ways.
You're not allowed to
um,
say anything, but
She's gorgeous in her own ways. She's
She's
gorgeous to
lovely.
me.
I love her.
Yeah, she's
I haven't met her and I love her.
she's the best.
probably
ever.
Well, she's done a good
beautiful.
job because you're very polite.
Exactly.
Well,
She's
thank you.
done very,
You know
very
what?
well.
I was just about to say that.
No, you weren't.
No, I was. She's
I'm
raised
kidding.
a good man.
She's raised a good man.
You
yeah.
reckon?
Yeah,
Yeah,
man. You're
it's
funny.
good first impressions.
Good first impression.
Very
thank
easy
you.
going.
Loose.
Yep, absolutely.
Documents when he shits.
Document when I poo.
Who doesn't
Yep,
want a
yep,
son
yep,
that does that?
Yeah, organise my
Stools.
my
Great
poo
stuff,
poos.
man.
Good.
My mum's the best thing ever, but we'll get onto her
That's
maybe
good.
later.
Absolutely, absolutely. Going back to obviously that point, are you writing it like on just a piece of paper or?
I've got a diary. It's like one of them black leather ones.
Ah,
like,
right.
yeah.
Okay.
I didn't even
Yeah.
buy it. I just saw it underneath
play.
my couch.
What's that in your hand there? What's that?
Chilling.
Oh, this is my guilty pleasure.
What is
Um,
that stuff? Is that snus?
This is snooze, right?
I
So
never tried it.
there's
but
two
go
things
on.
I'm addicted to. It's sugar and nicotine.
Yeah.
And these have got me in a fucking chokehold.
Isn't everyone addicted to them? Aren't they just that's
Sugar
what
for
they're made
sure.
for? To be
think-
addicted to?
What, sugar and nicotine?
Yeah. You don't need
Well, there's a lot
both
of people
them.
that aren't addicted to both,
Yeah.
but
Oh, you're addicted to both.
I'm addicted to both. I mean, I've got a packet of Tang Fastics in my bag. We can
Have
open them
you?
right now. Do you want to
What
munch
if-
on them?
I should have got you. I should have got you some sweets.
Yep.
Well, can I just say, and I
Did you
didn't want
put
to
stuff
say it.
on it.
I
or
didn't
not?
want to mention, but you sent me a little sheet to fill
No,
out.
No, we fucked
Right?
up. We fucked up.
Oh
and
my
I
gosh.
specifically
Shit.
requested orange juice with bits from M&S.
We could have done that as well, bro.
What's the point of the
Basically-
sheet, fellas?
Basically-
What's the
Could've gone
point of
from
the
boss.
sheet?
Yeah, what's the point? No,
I'm
there is
so
a point.
sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
there's-
so sorry.
I'm leaving. I don't even
We've
want to do
gone-
this.
Yeah,
He's leaving.
get out.
That's it.
Seriously,
Yeah.
we apologize.
No, it's
There
not.
was-
unprofessional. Damn it.
There was yeah, it was today kind of didn't
We had
go
a lot
exactly
going
as
on.
planned.
We had a lot going on.
For context, we were at a very notorious place that you may have heard of.
Yeah, you would know it.
You would probably know it. We were at Shoot Fighters this morning.
Shoot fighters. Is that the? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We're doing a few bits and
Doing
bobs.
bits and
Obviously,
bobs.
things
Oh,
took a bit
really?
longer than what we did, so kind of by the time we got here, it was a bit.
Yeah,
kind
we.
of like,
Sorry.
It's
Yeah,
no
so it's
excuse,
like-
Normally
really.
But it's no excuse.
There's
However,
no excuse. There is an M&S every 0.8 miles in London.
Hang on.
he's done his
What?
research.
You're
There's an M&S
joking, you're
every
joking.
0.8 miles in London.
Right.
Really?
Fucking disgrace.
What about Waitrose?
Fuck Waitrose.
Yeah, right, no, there
Waitrose
we
is
go.
too much.
So you prefer M&S than? Is that your favorite?
I did a little ranking list with my girlfriend the other day,
Okay.
and
Ooh, I
so
wanna see that.
if
Where's that?
if you're going pound for pound, value for money, Sainsbury's is top for me.
Nectar card.
Nectar card, swipe that.
Swipe it.
Yeah.
Sainsbury's pound for pound is top.
Yeah.
M&S is good.
Mhm.
M&S goes second for me. Waitrose is trying to be someone it's not, I think.
I think Waitrose is everything, mate.
Waitrose is not as good as you think.
No, it is. The big
I-
Waitrose is unreal. They
I
have
agree.
everything, and they sell like they have wine tasting
Mm,
sections.
M&S is better.
too much. Too
No,
much.
Not if you're in
Who
that
the
class,
fuck
mate.
wants to go to a fucking
Supermarket.
supermarket and wine taste?
Fucking me.
No.
Have you ever wine tasted in a Waitrose?
No, and I
And
never
that's-
will.
Exactly, because you're not. That's
I
the
want to
level,
go
mate.
into a fucking Sainsbury's and see some fat motherless slag on the floor.
Have you been
this-
to M&S where
been-
there's a food bar, like a
Yeah, of
salad
course.
bar?
Yeah.
Now that shit hits.
So M&S is better then.
M&S is better than
You're
and
admitting that M&S is better.
I agree.
Okay. there we go.
Waitrose is Waitrose food is good, yeah, but we're going pound for
Man.
pound here.
Yeah.
Pound for pound. Waitrose is arguably below Lidl for me. Because Lidl, bang
okay,
for
I
buck,
feel you.
Lidl is elite. Bang for buck,
Lidl
That's
is-
a valid
it
point.
is
I
for-
hate Lidl, but yeah.
For the pricing, it is savage.
mate.
It's mega savage.
Mate, some of the prices in there, it's like they're paying you to take some of the
Yeah.
food.
Literally. I've never heard someone say that. So this-
Like some
Cheers
of
for
the
that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
some of the like the croissants and they're sort of like knockoff Jaffa cakes. It's like 17p.
All right.
Like, what?
Okay. You're turning my
In the cost of
No,
living
roast, yeah.
crisis, we turn to Lidl.
Lidl is
Yeah.
good.
In a cost of living crisis, Waitrose want to charge £6.50 for a hummus pot.
That's ridiculous. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. And the hummus
Yeah.
is it's like not even in there. It's like 40%
It's
hummus.
shit.
40% chickpea.
No.
Yep.
It's not even
I'm not having
hummus.
it. We're going off on a massive
Thank you.
tangent,
No,
but I
no,
love it. I love
absolutely.
Thank
it.
you for telling us
Yeah.
about that. I appreciate that.
That's
a lot.
not sorry.
We
Yeah.
needed that. We need to get it out of our system.
Yeah, I need to reroute back to the conversation.
Yes,
then I'm
sorry,
gonna
sorry.
move- No, it's cool. It's cool. It's good. We went
Mm.
into that because that was very important. Anyways,
Been
no.
fun
So in regards, this has got a little tip for you,
Mm.
and I did this with Josh, and I've done this with a lot of my friends.
Mm.
He's not my friend. Anyways, no,
Yeah,
I would recommend honestly if you want to like structure your life, Google Calendar.
Google
Oh.
Calendar.
Bro,
mate.
You'll be a different person
Mate.
after Google Calendar.
I'm addicted.
Really?
Help.
It is the shit.
It's really good.
It
You're
is.
gagging for a Google sponsor, innit?
Genuinely,
You're gagging for a Google,
Google is
Google.
the
Hello,
best,
sir.
They have the best calendar.
Google Calendar, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, it is the shit.
You
bro.
get on your phone.
Get on your
Perfect.
phone, yeah, yeah. It gets sends you notifications.
Apple Calendar,
But
it's
that's-
copying Google Calendar. It's
Yeah.
not as good. What do you use?
That's the thing. I use a notepad. That's the thing. I try and sway away from the because I'll get a notification when I'm putting my calendar in. I'll click on that and I'm done.
You've got to think this is a man who goes to the office and he
Scrolls.
scrolls, writes down about when he's going to poo, and then
yeah,
kind of just
Maybe-
floats around, goes to M&S.
little.
You know, we don't know.
Little croissants.
You don't
don't
need.
forget.
He doesn't
Croissants,
need a
the
Google
shit.
Calendar.
Yeah. I
Life's
just
simple for you.
the thing is, I don't know if I want to change my ways because on a sort of trajectory, I do want to change my ways because there's always
Well.
ways to improve yourself. But like my trajectory on paper is really, really good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And if I try and get a little bit too wise, I might fuck it up.
Interesting. That's
Too
an interesting
wise.
approach.
Wow. How old are you?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're 21 and you're like, I don't want to be too wise.
Guess,
That's
guess,
why.
guess.
23.
Mm-hmm.
23.
Yeah,
No.
I'm 23.
You're
He's-
60, bro. Nah, he is. How old are you?
23, 21.
21. Yeah, I'm your age.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Respect.
Yeah,
Thank
I know,
you,
Well,
right?
you've got
sir.
the goatee, so it gives you a little boost in age.
That was the goal. It has achieved the standard.
Actually, everyone we've asked today, we asked two people, three people. You
Did
said
we?
they would say you were 25. Bruce said you were 25.
Yeah, he did say I was.
Is
25.
is
crazy.
is my moustache showing nicely on the camera? Yeah.
It, look-
it
does look nice.
Showing sharp.
what sort of conditioner do you use for your
Well,
hair?
I
Tell us
actually-
about your hair as well. Really quick.
I need to redo it because it's not looking
Waves.
very good.
Go
So
on, redo it.
I've recently gone for the wave approach. I was talking to Nines the other day. He told me he watches all my content, and I was like,
Whoa.
gassed.
I
What
don't
a
know who
G.
Nines is.
No.
We're no longer friends, bro. How do you not
But
know who
I knew
Nines
that was
is?
gonna make you
It's from
annoyed.
Cambridge.
Ah,
From Cambridge.
Who's Nines?
yeah, classic.
Nines, Nina. It's one of the greatest UK rappers of all
Okay.
time.
I listen to a
That's
lot
why
of
I
his
listen to
fucking music.
classic. I listen to classical FM. I listen to.
Oh my God, he's a
Mozart, Bach.
Cambridge.
Yeah,
Oh my
Cambridge
God.
for you.
proper.
What you listen to just the
every
radio?
day. No, like
He listens to the
yeah,
thick-
I guess
he listens to
classic
the thick of
FM.
it.
Like on my Alexa, play classic FM at 8 a.m. when I wake up. Done in the head. Boom.
So you got
welcome
like,
to classic FM, and I'm there like, yeah, give me that.
so you
shit.
listen to like KSI and like Dua Lipa and all that.
Fuck off.
Is that sort? That's like
That's
like
not on classic FM.
Oh,
Classic FM's classical music.
right.
Yeah,
Oh, I
like-
love a bit of classical music.
Yeah.
I like
Jazz.
Tell me, give me
Andrea
some.
Bocelli. I'm a big
done.
fan.
That's brilliant.
I've been learning that
Oh,
recently.
wow, that's
Well
amazing.
done. Yeah.
I'm diverse, and I'm a big fan. There's so many artists.
So many
We can talk about
great
music for hours.
classical
Yeah.
pieces, and that's why I love it. But in a way that I don't really with rap, but then I do. I like Nems. You guys don't even see. That's the same thing.
That is a fucking Lidl Nines.
No,
Who's Nems?
bro.
That is a little
No, Nems is
Who
so
is
good.
Nems, actually?
He's like a up and coming Nems. He's Nems. He's similar to like
Sing us some of his
Central
songs, please.
C. sort of
Oh,
vibe.
okay.
Can you
Yeah.
sing us a song?
Is it-
He is up and coming. He's only got like 1 million on Spotify. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, sing.
Okay.
What song are you listening to?
When I was like, he sings about like his youth, and I can't sing off the top of my head.
I'm gonna redo my waves if you don't
No,
mind.
you
Go,
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 go
go.
for it.
Because
Why-
I FaceTimed my Barbie yesterday. He did it for me yesterday. He's like, "Do you want waves?" I was like, "I've been speaking to Nine, so yeah, might as well." And
You speak to, so you know these rappers.
no, I actually don't.
Oh.
But
You speak to.
he watched my content and he popped up to me and he was like, "Love all your stuff." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
Gee, that's bro. that
Nems,
is gangster.
Nems messaged me as well.
Did he?
Yeah.
Did he?
That's a similar situation. So you.
What song are you listening to?
Yeah.
Is it one of the,
we
is
need
it-
to do what song you're listening to, don't we?
Yeah,
Would you do that?
100%.
Have you watched the videos?
Of course,
Holy fuck!
of course.
That's
When
I
I-
feel
when-
bad now.
when,
Fuck. Sorry,
When
man.
Eduardo popped up to me and said, "Do you want to come on?" I sort of
Did a little bit.
stalked, and I was like, "Oh fuck!"
This guy.
He said, "What song you
Is
listening
that
to,
good
guy?"
rep, bad rep?
I think it's good. I think it's very niche
Very niche.
and very
man.
clever.
Very easy to remember.
Is it easy content to make?
Oh, yeah.
Is
Mate, to be honest, I've been doing it for like 2 years. It's like second nature. Same with you. Like, you know what video you just use Chat GPT, but I use like, I'll just go, right, what song? Brilliant. That song, get it done. Go and film for like 1 hour. Find a stranger, pick them up. Hey, you all right? You look nice. Come on. What song are you
Oh,
listening
so it's
to?
staged.
Yeah. But no, I'm going to tell you now why. The reason it's staged is because every song I put in my videos, I charge for. So the label will send me a song. I put it in a video and I get paid for every video.
No.
So now it's more of a promotional idea. It's not even raw content anymore. I started asking random strangers, but now I just script every single video and it's my way of living.
Oh my god.
He is a gangster.
He's cracked the
Gangster.
code. Have you
Gangster.
moved out?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well done, mate.
Cracking it.
Parts
So-
of his I was after.
No, but everyone I meet and they're like, oh, I've seen your videos. They're so good. You just meet these random? No.
No. Oh my god. So you're like you're.
But no one knows. No one knows because
No,
I don't really
brilliant.
talk about it a lot. So
Brilliant.
they're open up now.
Well
but-
done to you.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
I'm gonna do my waves.
Yeah, let's see how you do this. Can
Go
we
for it,
break
go
it
for it.
down, please? How to do waves on head
Without a do rag.
without a
Without-
do-rag.
So what I'll do is I'll get a little bit of this patty. You're gonna have to excuse me because
What?
I've only been practicing for 1 day. So I'll get a little bit of patty,
Is it called patty?
give it a little I think it's wax.
Wax, yeah.
Yeah. So I'll get it nice and soothing, sort of like
Oh,
this,
yeah.
all
Get
over
it in
the
the mic.
all over the hands.
Go on. Oh, yeah.
And then what I'll do is
Okay.
I'll spike it all up.
Oh wow,
It's longer than I thought.
it's long.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's thick.
Holy.
It's coming
What?
grey.
Think
Yeah.
of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Into the thick of it.
I might get a little bit more just to make it very
Ooh.
sort of I don't want to
Mate, I was
Well,
not
last night-
set up
expecting
all
you
gooey.
Will it last a couple of days? How long will that last?
no,
Dude.
it sort of lasts about 6 hours, I think,
6 hours?
approximately.
Oh wow, I
um,
thought it lasted
So we'll
long.
do this. We'll get it all up.
That's a long time
Jimmy
to last.
Neutron,
Yeah.
That is, yeah.
all like that. So then we'll get our comb, and we'll comb it down.
Whoa. It's quite satisfying.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wow. It's like one of them videos that you were telling us about. I feel like we should record it. We are.
We'll record it and put it as
Okay.
underneath the video.
I actually haven't got mirrors, so you're gonna have to tell me. Is it all flattened? All of it, yeah.
No, a little
Um,
bit that side, other
Little-
side.
Little
Yeah,
bit this side, yeah.
Done.
Okay.
Yeah, looking
So
sharp.
we're all
Yeah.
flattened. All right. Then what you want to do is you want to take a sort of zigzag approach, not
Okay.
too fast, not too hard,
Okay.
but a sort of start from a little side and
Guys,
give
if
it a
you
little
would just close your
zigzag.
eyes, and imagine it. Not too fast, not too hard.
Whoa.
6 hours. That is.
Right, that is magical.
Whoa, it's working.
It is working.
How the?
Is it
Dude.
working?
And would
Yeah,
you
it's
recommend me
working.
doing this?
I don't know if it would sort of suit your style. I mean, the thing is, I
Like-
think if you rock anything with confidence, it looks good.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Right? I could easily do it. I could pull it off, Eminem style.
Do we have
Should I?
clippers
you want
in
me
here?
to do it?
Clippers. No, do we have?
No.
No, we don't have
No.
clippers. No.
I'll do it next time for you.
okay, can you tell me because I haven't got have I got waves right now?
No, yeah,
yeah.
perfect.
well,
mate.
if-
Yeah.
Use your camera.
You're
I've
like
got wax all
Hawaii.
over my
You're like
wax.
Hawaii right now.
Listen.
Wavy.
Really? Am I wavy?
Yeah.
Here's. Wait.
Look, get him
Yeah,
on
wait.
there. There you
What do you
go.
think?
Ta-da.
Oh yes.
You
looking
like it? Are you
sharp.
happy with it?
It's looking very sharp.
And so, how much does that sort of cost?
What to do this?
Waves is as a
Well, it's
technique for a barber.
No, it's just a normal trim. You got to
Oh,
grow
right.
it to a certain length. This probably costs £1. TikTok shop,
Yeah.
and
Nice.
the wax is like £4.
TikTok shop.
Interesting.
And,
you know,
uh,
I actually
fuck.
thought you do waves with like those big brushes, like they're like that. You do-
Well, the typical approach is I think that they have a do rag and you
You
you're
leave
meant
it
to train
overnight?
your
Do you
hair
leave
for
it overnight?
months. Yeah. Fuck that. There's a shortcut for everything.
Oh,
I might need to wash my hands and have a little because I'm now pretty gooey.
Yeah.
Right. We didn't think
Which
this
is
one
I
through.
didn't think that
really
one.
this one.
We didn't think this one
Shit,
through.
do you want to take a break?
Should I just
Yeah.
run to the
Just run
toilet?
to
Yeah,
the toilet.
toilet's down there.
All the way at the
Right.
end.
20 seconds.
Yeah, we'll
Go,
cut it.
go,
It's all
go,
good.
go.
Welcome back. How was the toilet?
Good. Did a quick poo.
Well,
Oh,
that's
wow,
cool.
that was efficient.
Talking about poo, nice jumper.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where's
good.
that from? What's that?
This is actually
P45.
exclusive merchandise.
Ooh.
I don't know if you've ever heard of Alhan.
No,
Alhan.
I actually don't know.
Fucking hilarious. It's called 9p on Instagram.
Yes, I've heard of
Yeah.
it. Yes,
If-
yes, yes, yes.
It's
9p. That's his app.
9, the
Stop.
number 9 and P.
Stop.
Okay.
Carl.
All right then.
Just a guy who, by mutual friends, met him. The coolest, nicest,
Dude.
most unique guy ever. He actually got me on a boat with Skepta once.
I've heard.
Yeah.
Oh, we did
Yeah.
hear about this. We've done
Yeah.
some
Yeah.
research.
We've
That's
done
what
some
we heard about.
research, and that was actually we're going to go into that. So I don't know if we
Yeah.
should go into it or should
No,
we hold
let's
up?
continue, and we'll go into that later.
Yeah?
Okay,
Yeah,
we'll
nice
continue.
video, it's great.
Yeah, it's very good. We'll go into that later because
Yeah.
we've got some very interesting questions.
Cool.
But we need to go back to the script. So,
Yeah.
Mr. PapaPincus,
Mhm.
where do you get that name?
I'll give you the short story. So back in 2013, I was a big FIFA player.
Right.
Played a lot of FIFA. Obsessed with it. And in my starter team, there was a guy called Choupo-Moting, if you know who that is. Eric Maxime Choupo-Moting actually just signed for the New York Red Bulls.
Mm-hmm.
I know
Um,
Akim Fenwa.
Akinfenwa, yeah.
Legend.
He's a good player. Actually did a podcast with him.
No way.
yeah. And so there was a player called Choupo-Moting. He was, just some nobody, Cameroonian, played for some German team called Mainz. And he was just unbelievable for me. This guy was just so good. Scored all my goals. And I
on the
became
team.
obsessed with him. And I started following his journey. And he went from Germany, just some shit club in Germany, to the Premier League. He came to the Premier. I was like, oh, God, I played this guy in FIFA. And then he scored goals in the Premier League, went to PSG,
Oh wow.
big club.
Oh,
Okay.
And I was like,
That's
oh,
big.
shit, I've literally seen this guy come from nowhere. And now he's in the big leagues, playing in the Champions League semi-finals, scoring in the semi-final. Then he went to Bayern Munich.
German.
Oh, that's
Somehow he's
that's
just got all these
massive.
gigs.
Yeah.
Anyway, during that time, I was obsessed with this guy. I was so proud of him. It's like a brother to me because I'd followed him from the ground upwards. And I noticed on Instagram, his dad on Instagram is called Papa Chupo.
Ooh.
Right.
So I was like, I quite like that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And my last name is Pincus. It was formerly Friedman, but it's Pincus now.
Right.
And I thought, Papa Pincus. It's got a bit of a
That
ring
is
to
It's
it.
got-
nice.
It does
It's
have a very
nice.
nice ring
It's
to
got
it.
a ring. So I
Yeah.
put 2 and 2 together, and I'm now Papa Pincus. Thank you to Choupo-Moting.
I actually like the name. You told me about
Yes.
it first. I was like, wow, that's such a cool PapaPincus.
It's-
It
it's
sounds like
so
you
unique.
can make a song, PaPaPincus, PapaPincus. Like
Now, did you
this
get Nems on it?
things.
Get your boy Nems.
Nems, yeah. Yo,
Is it Nat?
PapaPincus, yeah. Gonna run that, yeah, like run that. What? PapaPincus,
Oh,
yeah.
gosh.
Pop up and score that goal. What? Do you know what I mean?
Keep going. Keep
Yeah,
going.
I'm on a roll. Yeah, put me in a coat. What? Make me nice and warm. Mulberry Brown, like the Swarm. Yeah, Swarms. He's another rapper. I heard him. I did a video with him.
Did you?
No.
Whoa.
Oh, that's right. What song are you listening to? What do you think?
Wow.
Thank you so
Not
much.
bad.
That's
Don't
big
quit your day
applause.
job.
Yeah,
Don't-
I won't. I will not quit
That
my
is
day job.
quality.
Not
That-
bad.
Thanks.
Not
All I've
bad.
got to do is wear Canada Goose and then put some Amon Clizzy on.
Yeah.
Done.
Little
Jeez.
ballet up when I step
Ballet
right,
up.
left,
Get it
right,
on.
then left.
Chainsaw.
You know, I'm there, mate. I'm there.
That is quality.
Yeah, so that's PapaPincus for
That's
you.
cool.
Perfect.
Great
Thank you.
story as well.
Thank you. Thank you to Chupa.
Did he? Has he followed you then?
He actually hasn't.
He will though. Manifest it.
He's got one day.
He will,
Well, yeah,
without a doubt.
one day he will follow you.
When he was in the Premier League, what team did he play for?
Stoke.
Okay, so I thought,
Stoke
you know,
City.
it would have been down, like, you would have been upset if it was like Tottenham or something. Right?
Gutted. He was
Gutted.
linked with Spurs actually, and I thought of just ending it all at one
Ending it
point,
all.
but he didn't go. Thank God.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. PapaPincus, what did your life look like before social media?
Good question. I like these questions.
Yeah, you want to fucking read him off there? Go on
Let
then.
me just,
No, go on, carry on.
Not much different, but people just didn't know my face. I was sort of more running socials. I'd made an account in 2019 that was called Footy Limbs, and it grew to, this was when I was 16, it grew to 130,000 followers, and I was gassed. But it was just me posting, fans celebrating. And I was always trying to get a little bit busy, trying to collaborate with all these nothing was working. And I did end up getting a gig at Barstool Sports.
Great gig.
Yeah.
Great pizza.
And I was
company.
running there. Yeah, they're the best. I love Dave Portnoy. The only interaction I ever had with him, he fired me. But wasn't a face to face.
What did he say?
It
What
was
did
an
go
email.
on? Give us that. That's a
So I
great
was
story.
working for them for a year exactly. They fired me after 1 year. I was running the socials. Troops. There was a guy called Troops who's an Arsenal fan. I was running his account. Was growing it up, and I was working in property as well at the same time as an estate agent, doing two at the same time. And then I left that because I wanted to pursue a career in social media, and I got sacked from Barstool, and I thought, fuck. What am I going to do? I've
What
just
are you
left
gonna
my
do?
job.
Yeah.
And I always, from when I was little, I always wanted to be famous. I used to watch Big Time Rush. Any Big Time Rush fans?
Yes.
These guys.
You know what it is?
This
It's because
guy-
he's from
This
Cambridge and we're
fucking
from
guy.
Loughton.
I don't
we're
know.
from
Big
Leighton.
Time Rush. It sounds like a High School Musical variant.
Far off.
It's
It was
not
like
far
a
off.
Disney program.
It was fucking great. Elite.
Gotta live it big time. You know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can't. Yeah.
that's
All of
dangerous.
Right then.
that era.
Carry on.
And they had a song called "Wanna Be Famous." You know that one? One of their songs.
Yeah, right.
And
He's
I
lost
was
him as
obsessed
well
with
now.
it, and it really made me want to be famous. I
Yeah.
sung it at my brother's bar mitzvah, actually.
Oh yeah, because you're Jewish.
Yeah,
You have
so-
a bar mitzvahs.
Yeah, we have bar mitzvahs, and I sung it at his bar mitzvah, and it was cringy as fuck. Actually, looking back on it, it's about
Can you
7.
Was it
sing
recorded?
for us?
Yeah, I just did. I wanna be famous, and I just always wanted to be famous. And then after I got sacked from Barstool, I thought, okay, I've got nothing to do tomorrow. I've got nothing to do the day after. You got to do
Time.
something,
You
mate.
have time.
I've got time, is what I did have. And I thought there's a gap in the market on tickers for long form videos, football related videos. And there's a gap in the market to have a sort of cinematic twist on it, where it's not just your average brain rot TikTok. It's like a Netflix documentary in 5 minutes. So I got in front of the camera, made this fucking welcome to like proper like Universal Studio shit.
Yeah.
And it took off, and I just started consistently uploading.
Yeah.
Had 100,000 followers in like, I think it was like 4 or 5 months, and I was like, oh, I can do this.
Wow, that's quite good.
People started coming up to me, and I was like, what are you doing? Like, I'm
Go
no
away.
one, and I'm still no one to this day, and I'm going to be someone one day, but for now, I'm just still grafting, and I just kept going. I've been doing it for about a year and 2 months.
That's impressive. You know, I thought you were doing it for much longer, you know?
Yeah,
That's really good for you in 2 months.
September 2023, I started.
You've got that freshness
You
in
think so?
you. I could see it.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like I've met a lot of creators, and I feel like when you get to a certain point, I'd say 2-3 years of doing creating,
That's
you
when
see
got-
this gloom in their eyes, like, fuck me, this is a job.
Mm.
And I feel like with you, it hasn't hit you. I feel like you haven't got to the point where it's like,
Yeah.
this is a job now. It's my life. But you might not.
Mm.
But what I'm saying is there's other people that have that. And with you, you seem so fresh and like excited for the future. See
Yeah.
what it's like. That the potential is there.
Yeah.
You'd be amazing at live streaming.
You think so?
Has anyone ever said that to you?
No one.
Mate, you've got the banter. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like you could easily communicate and then get loved and create this banter with your audience.
Oh, thank you.
They'd love
mate.
it.
Thank you.
You know,
Maybe,
Angry
yeah.
Ginge type shit.
Angry Ginge, yeah.
Football,
mate,
man.
yeah.
Football Manchester.
I
For
thought,
Manchester.
Manchester. You know.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, Manchester.
you do have that.
Oh, he's
like,
making me blush, fucker.
Fucking hell, look at him.
crying.
look
Look
at
at
him.
him.
Some people have this gloom.
No, but
He's
you,
right.
you genuinely had that
you're
spark
right,
in your eye,
right.
mate.
Yeah.
Genuinely, seriously.
Yeah.
I love it.
Thank you.
I haven't had that in a while, and I can see it in you. So well
Yeah.
done.
Well, thank you. Yeah. I don't know if I've I never really analysed myself. I never really analysed my progress. Like I just said, I didn't even know. Maybe you don't either, but I don't know like certain targets that I've hit. I don't know how long it's taken me to hit it.
Mm.
I've been doing it for a year, but I don't really ever look at sort of views and likes. and all
Really?
that.
Don't look at that?
No.
Good.
No.
Don't look at that.
No.
Yeah.
I mean, they're good.
Yeah.
The
They're good.
engagement is good.
What did you get last month? How many views did you get last
Not a
month?
clue.
How many views did you get today on your recent video? What's that?
I don't even know what I put.
Exactly.
have
Go
a
on,
look.
show it. I'm intrigued.
I did a
Analytical-
TikTok today and I put it on Instagram as well. Just
Purposes.
stick it on there. It was a clip of me slagging off an Arsenal player. It's got 147,000 views
And how long?
in 5 hours.
Mate,
That's
that's going
very
viral.
good.
That's going to get 1 million. Do any of them get 1 million?
Yeah, look.
What, every day?
Yeah, not every day.
Mhm.
You've built this solid audience. I can see it. Football
Yeah.
is a great niche to tap into.
Oh, bro, you got some loyal ass audience. Like,
Mm,
So you've hit a jackpot there. Great
time.
audience to start with.
yeah.
Loads of them, loads of debates. They love
Absolutely.
it. They
Well, it's
love it.
interesting because on TikTok, people really do like me. On Instagram's Instagram. You get love and hate.
Yeah.
Twitter,
Oh, you use X?
Oh,
Use
X is
mate. I'll literally
I don't use it.
tweet.
Yeah.
Grass looks pretty green today.
All right.
Fucking die of cancer, you absolute cunt. I'm gonna rape your mum. Like, oh my god, like
Whoa.
it's just a cesspit of.
Yeah, Twitter.
And what do you reply to them?
No,
I'll
no.
rape your mum.
I
mate.
used to.
Oh,
Do you know what?
shit.
When people attack people around me, I don't give a shit what anyone
Mm.
says about me because, you know, these people just. I feel bad
You're
for 'em.
beyond that.
Yeah, not just that, but I just feel bad. If I listened to what every comment said, I'd be
No,
Yeah,
I
I'd have
fully
killed
understand.
myself
I don't
months
think I've
ago.
looked at comments in a year.
yeah.
Yeah.
But when people attack my mum or so, yeah, you know, if someone says anything that's
Your full mum's name.
yeah,
It's like, what?
no, if someone says like, "I'll rape your mum," it's like,
Oh.
what are you?
Oh.
That is what
Blocked.
like really does like boil my
Really?
belly up a little bit. Like fucking hell, I
It's
want.
personal insults nearly.
Yeah, like my dog died in April or March. Here he is, look. And I put it
Oh.
on socials. Probably not a good idea. And people were saying
Oh,
like
fuck,
6
don't
feet
do that.
deep, 6 feet, like
Fuck.
fuck your dog. And it's just like,
Oh.
whoa, like mate, what are you doing?
I feel like that's social media now.
Yeah, there's a
Can't
lot
put
of
anything
haters.
on
In
there.
fact, you know what? It's perfect timing. One thing you say to your haters.
One thing I'll say to my haters, as Michael Jordan said, get some help. Get some help. Because these people are probably very lonely, probably very sad.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel bad for them because they feel the need to reflect their sadness, their hatred, their anger on someone else to try and bring them down with them. It's very cliche to say, but it is probably the truth 99% of the time.
Yeah.
These people, if you actually saw the environment that they were in when they did this tweet, they're not out with their friends.
Yeah.
They're in their room on their own
Mate,
and they've got
Absolutely.
nothing to do that night and they're sad and they're lonely.
Yeah.
And I feel bad for them. I feel bad for them.
And they probably love your video as well.
They probably do.
They
You know
genuinely
what,
probably went, fuck, I love that. Fuck.
You know what?
Why should I love that? Fuck you. You know, this is how it is.
Maybe.
They
It's
probably,
a lot of envy for sure.
a lot of envy.
Like
yeah.
people just, and I actually can't. I don't understand it. Like this, there is a lot. Like if you ratio it out, there's definitely more hate than like positive stuff, right?
Yeah.
And I just question myself. Like I've never gone out and said, "Oh, you do." I don't know why people do. I can't comprehend
You
it.
can build a brand off of hate.
Oh yeah,
And
of
I think
course.
what hate does is it corresponds to love. It like genuinely like in everything in life.
Yeah.
Without hate you won't have love. Without
Yeah.
love you won't have hate.
Yeah.
So like you could do well with hate. That's why you're probably doing so
Mate,
well.
I love hate.
People
I
hate
love when people hate me personally because one,
Yeah.
never forget Pitbull said it.
Mm-hmm.
Mate,
They don't hate nobodies.
I've seen Pitbull live.
Have you?
Flex.
Bucket lister.
Yeah. very, very bald.
People now, Neo.
Hello, Casmoya.
Hey,
me.
Bobby, can I
What's
get
one
a
of his-
pizza? I want a pizza like that.
All right, mate.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
All right.
Yeah.
So
He
what-
said they don't hate nobodies, and I think if people hate it, it shows that you're doing the right thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Doing something
Unless
right.
you're being an absolute cunt and people are hating you for being.
well said.
Yeah.
Very
No,
well
well said. What is your aura?
Aura. Can you? Because there's different meanings of aura. I know the meaning you're talking about, but what do you mean in terms of my look, or how do I think people perceive me when I walk in a room?
How do you describe your aura?
Infectious, I'd say. I'd say.
All right. All right, come on.
I'd say, put me in a room with anyone. Put me in a room with Vladimir Putin.
Ooh, gone for a fucking very
Put me in a room with Putin,
person.
and I think we'd get on well.
Interesting.
You'd
Yeah.
be sipping teas,
Yeah.
laughing at jokes, eating crumpets together.
Well, I don't know if we'd get that far, but he wouldn't hate me like he probably hates most people. I think that I can get on with anyone.
Okay.
Right. And what colour would that be?
What does that mean?
What colour
He
would your
looks at me-
aura
Well,
be?
if
Oh,
you-
what
yeah.
colour would my
Colour,
aura
yeah,
be?
yeah,
Oh, I
yeah.
think you meant what colour would the people be?
Oh, no.
Sorry, my bad.
No.
Ooh, what colour would my aura be?
Yeah.
That is a really nice.
Because I think navy suits you, but I don't think navy's your aura.
I'd say.
I'll-
Oh, I don't know. Maybe grey.
Grey. I wouldn't have
Mate,
said grey.
can't have grey.
Nah.
Well, I like wearing grey.
Can't have grey. It doesn't matter about what you're wearing. It's about you naked. You're naked.
Ooh.
You're like, what am I right now? What?
I'd say
explosive
I'm
colour
sort of
are
like
you?
a sort of like burnt sienna, like a
What?
sort of Athens sunrise, maybe,
What is that? Like a warm orange.
like a warm orange,
You know that's mad because
Right.
I
like
was
that
gonna,
lamp there behind you, like
Yeah.
that.
It's
I don't
funny you're gonna say that because I was gonna say if I was to give you an aura, it would be orange.
Really?
I was
Bro,
gonna say
dead
orange
serious.
too.
No, I'm being dead serious. I
orange
was
is a
gonna drop
great
it.
aura.
I was gonna
Interesting.
drop it. Like
Interesting.
that is
Yeah, I'd
very
say like a
interesting.
sort of, but like that, just maybe a little bit darker, because
Okay,
I
a
do
bit
have a
darker.
dark side.
Ooh.
I can go dark.
Come on,
I
What's
can
the
go
hint of
deep and I
dark?
can go dark. I've done
Right.
terrible things in my life, things that I will
Tell
never
us.
tell any.
Tell us.
No, I've done some things I will never tell anyone. I've never hurt anyone,
Okay.
but I've said some terrible things, haven't we all? But
Who else was on the
um,
boat party?
yeah.
Did he?
yeah, I mean, I've done bad things. I've done good things that balance it out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm sort of like a hell orange. If you
orange.
must.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's like red, no? Do you mean amber?
Can I show you what I mean? I've actually got a picture of me with
Get
an
it.
Athens sunrise, which is why I said it. And I
God.
thought it really sort of sums up my
God.
aura. I actually
we
thought
need
at the
to
time.
get a producer on this podcast who just pulls up things that we're talking about.
Yeah,
We'll get
Jamie,
there
pull it
one
up.
day.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
will.
Amber's a great color. Well done. I like. The thing is, that is the color of our podcast. Is that
What
that color you're talking
are
about?
you both orange then?
Well, no, we just like the orange.
Yeah,
it's
we just like it.
vibrant, it's bright, but it's also got this raw effect to it. Kind of this rough, kind of like we don't talk about daisies and violets. We talk about real shit. Like that's why we want it to be like warm because we're welcoming and but a little bit dark. At the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's a nice balance.
Wood,
This is the
color of wood.
Let's see the picture.
this is the picture.
Go on
of,
then. Here we go. And if you can,
Okay, I see.
It's
I'm
an
sorry,
interesting.
I'm sorry.
No, it's a weird picture. I don't know why I look like that. I don't even look like that.
Oh shit! I hope
gosh.
please send that to me.
I don't.
I think you know what we need. We need that head.
I don't know why I'm
We need that
laughing
head
so
as a
much.
sticker. We need that
I
head
don't
as
know
a
why
sticker.
I'm laughing. I just was
That
expecting
must
you
have
to
been
just be sitting in the corner, topless, like
Mate, why am I laughing so much?
sunrise.
Why have I got no
Sunrise
shirt
belly
on?
there as
But
well.
that is a beautiful.
It's
It
beautiful.
is beautiful.
Yeah.
I
So look-
I feel it, and it's a
A lot
bit
of
dark.
cloud, a lot of
You've
dark.
got, yeah, so
cloud.
you've got the sort of nice aura, and then you've got the dark side.
Yeah, you do.
That's what I imagined.
Interesting.
Brilliant.
That is definitely one of the best aura
Lovely,
deliveries so
Yeah.
far.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay, I like that question.
Wow.
That was a
Good
good one.
That's a great.
That
Yeah.
is great. That is great. Right, let's move on to the next topic.
Please move on.
What inspired you to pursue social media?
I did say it before.
It's famous, isn't it?
Big Time Rush.
Yeah, oh, was it actually Big Time Rush?
They're the
What
ones
was-
who made me think, shit, I want to be like these guys. I want people
Right.
to come up to me and ask me for a picture.
What was the one that was like, oh, whoa, whoa, whoa?
Huh?
It was a show.
Okay.
iCarly or something?
Maybe Zoe
Wizards of
101.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Wizards of Waverly Place.
Only
Yeah.
thing I can remember.
Hannah
Did you watch
Montana.
that?
Hannah Montana. I think I watched some American stuff. You probably more so because you lived there
So-
for a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So funny you mentioned that. Another reason I wanted to be famous is my cousin was in Wizards of Waverly Place,
Zah.
and I always wanted to be like him.
Who's your cousin? What's his name?
He's called Greg
Name?
Sulkin. He's the werewolf in Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh
if
my
you
gosh, no
remember.
way.
Yeah.
I don't know
Fair
that,
play.
but yeah,
I
well
think I
done.
know him.
That's
And
cool.
I remember watching him when I was little, and I was like, "Fuck, I want to be
Yeah.
on TV."
TV's an option for you, mate. Would you go down that?
I
route?
would. My dream is to be on I'm a Celebrity.
No,
That's my
you're
5-year
gonna
plan.
get on I'm a Celeb.
That's my
and then we're gonna
5-year.
watch it and be like, we fucking got it on a podcast.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Yeah, I think you could both be on it. I think anyone
Uh,
can. I think you just need personality,
Yeah.
and
If
you
they
both
need
got it.
Loose.
If they need a small Italian,
Yeah.
Uncalled for. Uncalled for.
Are you Italian?
I am very Italian.
Okay, I thought you were
Yeah.
Spanish.
Spanish. Well, yeah, Spanish, Mexican.
yeah.
Eduardo.
Yeah.
Eduardo.
Cucurella hair.
Yeah. Exactly that. Exactly that.
Okay. Where in Italy?
Milan.
Milan.
Milano.
Mm.
Obviously, have a guess what side I'm on. Inter, AC Milan.
You're an Inter.
Because you're
Sorry.
into.
It's time to go. It's time to
Sorry.
Oh,
Time to wrap it
what
up.
are you?
Yeah.
AC
AC
Milan?
Milan. AC
And
Milan.
what does AC stand for in Milan?
I'm gonna ask you that. Oh, this guy. I actually don't know.
I actually don't
couldn't
know.
tell
I
you.
think it's just like
Probably
a.
athletic something.
Yeah, it has to be.
Aquatic
Athletic club maybe.
club.
Yeah, it would make sense.
Yeah.
Athletic club.
We'll
But
fact check it
they are the goats. 100%. I don't know. What's your
Brilliant
preference out of the two?
out. I'm AC because I like red.
Red is
Because
your
I am a
color.
Arsenal
Ah, yes,
fan.
yes, 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 yes.
Ah.
Yeah.
So is that who's we got that question written down? Who do you support?
Arsenal.
And do you have a tattoo of Arsenal somewhere on your body? No way. Look.
Can you fucking believe it? Can you believe it?
And it's a gun.
No
it's a
way.
gun. Like
Yeah.
The
a
gunners.
barreled
Cannon.
cannon.
Yeah. the
Cannon.
Now,
gunners.
what is
Because
the
Arsenal is, army. Like
yeah.
yeah.
Do you have a box at the Arsenal game?
I don't have a box.
Okay,
mate.
now
I
would
wish I
you
had
want
box.
a box in the
Yeah.
Arsenal game? Great. I know a guy.
Yeah.
Could hook you up.
Do you?
There's a guy that lives in my building. He put on this group chat last night. Oh, I've got 2 free seats in my box. And I
Oh,
was
they're
like,
free.
what? And then I was too late. I would have gone today, this evening.
It was
Are they
last
playing?
night.
Last night, that was it.
Yeah, I was there, but I was in
So-
the gods.
You were in the gods.
Yeah.
You like watching the game in the Emirates Stadium?
Do you know what? Sometimes I really can't be asked to go. It's a fucking schlap. And sometimes it's really cold and I always get ill when I go.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's a bit soulless sometimes. It really depends on the game. I'll go to every big game. Every one where
Right.
there's something on the line or we need to win, I'll be there. I only went last night because I took my girlfriend's dad. It was a shit game. And
Expensive to go to a football game.
it can be.
What did you pay?
Last night was 20 quid a ticket. It was nothing.
Oh, okay.
But when you got a league game, like a big league game,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
paying
yeah.
100 quid each.
100 quid to get ill.
And yeah,
Yeah.
100 to get ill
Lose.
is not
Yeah.
good. And
Win
lose.
what? Does the
Whoa.
Gunners win?
Well, actually, we've so when I was growing up, Arsenal were fucking awful. I don't know why I supported us because there was no reason to. Recently, in the last few years, we've gotten better. We're challenging for the title. We've
Mhm.
bottled it
Mhm.
a couple of times.
Oh, you want a fucking tissue, mate?
Yeah, I do.
Get a tissue.
Get it with
Have
the
you got-
M&S orange juice and bits while you're at it.
Oh, fucking hell, he's got us there.
That was good, that was
Robin
good.
van Persie.
Made me fall in
was-
love with Arsenal.
Right,
He
that's
is
the reason.
genuinely one of the reasons I know about Arsenal. Just
Yeah,
like the
but
Michael
he's a goat.
Bublé.
He's a
Michael
goat.
Bublé of football.
That's an interesting take. He's the
Yeah.
first person that I ever fell in love with, no homo,
Well done.
and the
That's sick.
only
Yeah.
person, the first person that broke my heart, no homo,
Well, why did
because
you-
he made me fall in love with Arsenal. He was the bollocks.
Yeah.
His left foot was on par with Messi's at the time. I'll get emotional if I talk about him. But
Get
and then
foot
and then he
fetish off
and
of
then
his
after I
left
fell
foot.
it, say that again,
You get a foot fetish of his left foot.
mate. I'd suck his toes.
Yeah.
Um,
All right then.
And then he
Where would
left.
you do that?
Where would I do it?
Yeah.
Where wouldn't I do it?
There
like,
we go.
He's a proper
Mate,
fan.
invite me.
That's it.
I'll give it a go, mate.
yeah,
not?
he's
Carry on. What is his name?
anyway. He was the guy, and then he left us for Man United,
Ooh, that's a big betrayal.
and then they won the league, and he
Yeah.
scored against
Ooh.
us 3 times, and
Oh, you remember a lot about
Yeah.
Robin van Persie's scoring history. Interesting. We might have to touch on that later.
Okay,
We got a
put
little
someone to the
quiz.
test. Sir.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money in football. A lot of
Yeah.
money in social media.
Absolutely.
Yeah. follow up.
Follow
on,
up.
follow
I'm going to
up.
follow up with that.
Yeah.
How do you find it making money in this current industry? You've been in it for a year and a few months.
Yeah.
Obviously, pretty early on in, let's say, the industry. How have you found it? Is it something to pursue? Would you recommend it?
It's tough.
It's tough.
It's really tough. I wouldn't recommend it if you're not patient, because I'm still at the level where sometimes I'm scrambling to pay certain things off,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
and I could be at that level for a while. Who knows? But I think it requires a lot of luck, a lot of consistency. Number one thing is consistency. But there have been times where I think it's an industry where, like I said before, people think you're doing a lot better than you actually are.
Absolutely.
Mate, let's touch on that.
Yeah.
Great way to say it. Like every industry, I feel like even like musicians and like creators, probably even footballers.
Yeah.
Like, footballers probably maybe they do make a lot of money, but with us, people look at us like, oh, they're rich. You know, I genuinely wouldn't say I'm rich at all.
Yeah, it depends what you define rich. Rich is contentment. If you're happy with your life, you're rich.
Yeah,
Like
but people
Bob
think
Marley
we're
said.
making like 100K a month.
No, I mean, you could do. Some people are. People less talented, less consistent than us are. That just a lot of. I think it's 50% luck, 15% skill, 20% concentrated power of will, 5%. Anyway,
Snoop Dogg.
Snoop
was
Dogg.
that?
Did he just say?
Who was that? Nines? Was that Nines?
No. That's a classic.
Oh,
I don't know who it was, but it's a classic.
sick.
I think people think you're doing a lot better than you actually are, and like for example, that picture with Skepta.
Yes.
I'm on a boat in Monaco, right? I'm flexing for the gram. I'm with my boy Skeppy. I'm with Alhan. I've got £100 in my bank account, no savings at that
Are
point.
you being serious right now?
Yeah. In when that picture was taken, £100 in my bank account, no savings. The poorest
I love
person in
the
Monaco.
honesty. Wow.
The poorest person in Monaco, but everyone thinks that I'm living their life, and that's why social media. I've almost become victim of faking it to everyone in that sense. I mean, I'm doing all right now. I'm doing okay because I've got a couple of brand deals on the go.
But we can take that back to your daily routine and how you go to the office and you're like, you know, you're posting things like online and people are like, oh, he's doing really well.
Yeah.
You know, that's what you said. And I was like, that's so true. Social media is such an illusion now.
It's such an illusion, mate.
Yeah.
Like you see,
Can't believe
I'll go on
anything.
my Instagram now and I know people that will post that they're at Rocker tonight. I know that person ain't living that life. They just happen to be at Rocker because they're there, they're taking a picture of it. And it's become like a competition almost.
Yeah,
like,
bro.
oh my God, this person's gone to Rocker. I need to go to Nobu. Like, and then everyone's putting it on this. It's like a competition. No one actually, do you know what? No one gives a fuck, truly.
Truly, they don't even need to see it.
Yeah.
They
No one
don't
cares.
need to see that you're in Rocco, mate.
Yeah. No
Most
one cares.
importantly, people see it and then they forget instantly, so it doesn't matter. It's like because they don't care. They're just nice, he's there. Next thing you know, they're scrolling. Like I could ask you, what was the first 5 things you watched today?
Fuck knows.
There we go. Right, nobody knows.
Mate, I could walk down Oxford Street in a fucking pink dress. Yeah, people are gonna walk past, think, what the fuck is he wearing?
Yeah.
Oh, back to my
Back to
my day.
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck.
Think everyone should be nude? No one would give a fuck.
Nah, that'd be
different world,
terrible.
wouldn't it?
That's when it's enough and is enough for Keir Starmer.
Yeah.
If he makes everyone nude,
What's all that about, mate? Do you know
I've
what I
already
mean?
given up on him. But
Yeah.
not to get political, but fuck that guy.
What's the favorite video you've ever made? You've only been doing it for a year. You've got to have a good video.
Favorite.
My favorite video I've ever made was a Jurgen Klopp video when he announced that he was leaving Liverpool.
That's recent.
Yeah, it was fairly recent. I think it was in January time, and I put a picture up because I was known for making these documentaries, and I put like a TikTok slideshow of like a picture of me, another picture of me, and then a picture of Klopp, and it was first slide a picture of me. This guy, second slide, is about to make, third slide, picture of Klopp, the greatest Jurgen Klopp documentary of all time. It got 3 million views, these 3 pictures, and I was like, whoa. People are waiting for this.
They're in the story.
I've got to fucking deliver. So I went into the office, I wrote a script, took me hours, picked a song, Coldplay, Fix You, fucking tune. Suited the video so well, and let me see how many obviously views that.
So you
matter,
said 3 million.
Yeah.
The actual video got 4 million, so not much more than the build up.
Just
no,
like,
just
TikTok. Do you post on Instagram?
another page. I do post on Instagram. Another Liverpool page posted it on Twitter, and it blew. Someone asked me to join like a Liverpool ambassadorship in Africa.
And you went,
And
fuck off.
I just aired it because I'm not
Arsenal
a Liverpool fan. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
But
disrespectful.
it was going like bonkers. Stephen Tries said that he like cried over it on a podcast.
way.
Really?
Yeah, it was
Well done.
yeah, it was a big.
Where'd that
vid.
come from?
What?
That idea.
He announced he was leaving Liverpool, and he's a Liverpool legend, and he's got a great story, and pieced it together. It's 10 minutes on TikTok, so it was like, and people are commenting
That's
like,
some good
this is the
retention,
only,
dude.
yeah.
Fucking hell,
People are
damn.
commenting this is the only 10-minute video I've ever watched
That's
on TikTok.
amazing.
So
What? Posting long. I have so much to say. Posting
form is a
long
shit.
form on TikTok. I've never done it.
mm.
Like the most I've done is a minute. But 10 minutes. Do you get more money for that, or like what?
You actually get less
Creative fund
because
or whatever?
the creativity program beta, which is a piece of shit.
Shit.
It
Hate
it varies on retention. So if people aren't making it to the end of your videos, your RPM, which is your the amount of money you get per 1,000 views, is a lot lower.
Mm.
So mine's at like I think 39p
It
or
doesn't matter
something.
because it's TikTok.
Yeah,
So you can get a video that gets 20 million views
yeah,
and make like 3 or 4 grand.
nah, much less,
Yeah, but exactly. So if you got 20 million views on YouTube,
mate. You
when
can
your
not
RPM's
work
at
another day for the
£2,
year.
yeah, you can have a whole. That's a year's wage.
Yeah.
Like Mr. Beast makes millions.
Yeah.
Why are you posting on YouTube Shorts?
No.
Why?
Because one, I'm lazy,
Okay.
and two, a lot of my videos are very hard to snip it down to less than a minute.
Wait, no, but why don't you post 10-minute? You make 10-minute videos. Why don't you post that on YouTube?
Copyright. TikTok, I found a couple of
What?
loopholes and how I can avoid it. YouTube, they got no leniency.
I'm going to say this now. Do you monetize on YouTube?
No.
Great. Upload them videos that do really well, like that Jurgen Klopp one.
It would just be taken down straight away, though.
No, but wait, I don't think it'll get taken down. I think monetization is more. It would just be like copyrighted for the monetization.
Yeah, but then you can't monetize it.
No,
can you?
The actual video
your
gets
video will
blocked.
be blocked. Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Damn, that's
So it's a
really
bit shit. But 2025, I've got some plans to get on YouTube, and
Big time.
Cooking.
You
Yeah.
should. You do
Cooking.
so well on YouTube,
do
man.
it. Very
I need
well.
to invest in myself. Is what I need to do.
Yeah,
Good
get get a team, find a man, cameraman.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
need to.
and just like build a relationship. They will take you far because
Yeah.
they're like they'll help you.
Yep.
I found that I've had a lot of different cameramans. My ex-girlfriend was my cameraman for like a year.
Serious.
No way. I didn't
That
know
was
that.
awful for the relationship.
That was an awful.
Oh
yeah,
gosh,
that
bro.
was a tough sacking.
Yeah, that was an awful sack. Yeah, genuinely. Oh, I'm off to
Tough one.
London. Fuck you.
Oh,
Oh,
gosh,
you're
that
my
is
ex
tight.
now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Ex-cameraman and girlfriend.
Yeah.
Nuts.
I paid her to be my girlfriend.
Basically, to an extent.
Yeah, but
Say so.
she anyway. Let's forget about that.
Yep.
She was great, and she actually helped me so much. And then my new cameraman, they give me like ideas and stuff, but in a way that like we're working as a team
Mm,
because they want what's best for you and you want what's best for them.
Yeah.
So you just works well.
yeah.
It's looking over there.
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
No,
look at
that's
him
not.
blushing.
He's not my cameraman. He's actually just a great guy. Anyway, this is Ruben off camera,
Ruben's the legend.
making a documentary for me right now.
Clap.
Really
Can we
cool.
clap?
Clap,
Yeah.
clap for Ruben.
Well
clap
done,
for
Ruben.
Ruben. Amazing, Ruben.
He's doing
Yes,
real.
yeah.
Anyway,
Ledge.
but bro, you need a team.
Yep.
You need
Yeah.
a team, and you're a great guy. You could get anyone you want.
Yep.
In a way that it's like you have a great personality. They'll get on with you. You don't have to worry who you get because they'll get
Yeah.
on with you no matter what. Just make sure they're a football fan or not.
Or not.
And hardworking. Because you can. The best bit is you
And
can build your
hardworking.
own.
You're so hard work.
You can you can build your own environment as well.
True.
So you can build a really good environment, so a really good team. So if you have like some absolute savages, like because at the end of the day, the whole point of delegating is get someone that's better than you.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, there are people, but like that's just how it is, right? I have my team. Everyone that I try hire is either better than me or they're learning and they're just hustlers, right?
Mm,
And what you do, you build like this sick environment. Then your team becomes your family. You just hang out, go on trips, do this, do that. It becomes then the game changes because you actually have more fun doing it rather than being alone. Because you do get quite isolated doing social media. It's very
mate,
like
very lonely job.
very lonely job. You know, you're in your office by yourself, scrolling, getting ideas. Whereas sometimes all you need is that one person to say, "Oh, you know, I've seen this video. It's really cool." You're like, "Shit,
Oh, so true.
shit. Oh, I could do this. I could do that."
Wake
So-
up. You need a wake up call.
Mm.
Absolutely, bro. It is one of the best, especially if you find the right person. Like it is game changer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you just become friends, really.
Yeah,
What's a little bit of advice on how to find that? What should I put?
that's a good question.
Post out or
Well, oh, wait, say it again.
LinkedIn
How
or
to find
How to
someone
find
Yeah.
staff,
through
yeah.
friends,
through friends? Yeah.
through people you meet. Like you genuinely just ask them. You never know. There's a guy like me and Ruben met for a guy that I used to go to who worked at the Schutzer, it's a store in Soho. I befriended this guy in Soho, and then all of a sudden one day I just put on my Instagram story, "Oh, and you're looking for a cameraman," you know, boom. he told Ruben. Then I messaged Ruben. I was like, "Yo, can you do this?"
Oh, so there's no real.
You can go on
there's no real
Instagram.
plan,
There's
it's
no
just-
real plan, but
It's
you might
50-50
meet
though.
someone in person who's like, "Oh, I know a guy. He's an amazing videographer. Go and try them out."
Yeah, I know a lot of videographers.
You know, Charlie put me onto my cameraman,
Really?
and he
Yeah.
put me onto Ed.
Yep. And
Put me
Charlie
onto
Purse.
you.
Yep.
Quantum,
Exactly.
do you know
Charlie's-
Quantum Kaza?
I've heard the name.
Coffee, he does coffee reviews.
I've heard the name.
Maybe he's
I've
a
heard the
big
name.
Moroccan boy.
Massive.
I think I do know who that
Maybe
is.
you might know who he is if you
Yeah.
saw him. But
You
he's
probably
the
saw him.
guy. Yeah.
Yeah, he's Charlie's like best friend, so you probably saw him
Yes.
on Charlie's
Yeah.
story.
Yeah, I
probably
think,
that's
yeah.
where you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
go touching back
Sorry,
onto
yeah.
finding people. Yeah, so first of all, ideally someone you trust is the easiest to hire because if they, if you trust someone, it's simple, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know that you can let them, as long as they have some sort of skill. Even if they don't have skill, you can actually train them to become. You can mold someone to
You
become what you
can,
want.
man.
If they don't
Teach
know,
them everything.
you teach them absolutely everything. Now, what's happened is you trust them, and they do exactly.
They trust
everything.
you.
Yeah, and they do everything like you want because they have no bad habits, right? It's
Yeah.
how you want it. Or there's another way. You could do a more corporate way. It's kind of like you filter out. You go through like, let's say 50, 60, like 100 people. You filter out, and just cut out. So I'll do like, if I'm hiring, I'll do a massive group session hiring and I'll filter out. I'll go for the best, like the best 10. Then I'll go for the best 5. And then it leaves me with 5 options. Then I'll pick, maybe I'll try all of them. Then obviously this is more on like someone you don't know level.
Yeah.
And then from there, you kind of pick the best one and go from that.
Okay.
Best
Yeah.
personality fits in best with the team. There's lots of different aspects, and it also goes depending on your preferences. So yeah, that's just
You'll
me
learn
being,
as you go along.
Yeah,
mate.
that's me being a bit of a geek, bro.
Wow,
Yeah, mate, you smashed that. That was a fucking good monologue.
Yeah, thank you,
Jesus,
thank
fuck.
you, thank you.
I was like, that was great.
Mate, and
I
that
love
camera will
business.
see me. I was zoned in. on
You
that.
were-
you were zoned in. You're like,
Yeah.
Oh,
oh,
locked in.
nah, bro.
Well, even you were talking about Ahmed. Is it Ahmed?
Alhan?
Alhan.
Yes.
Sorry.
Oh,
Alhan.
Yeah.
Makes this. He's got to know a video.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was saying. I know a lot of
Absolutely.
videographers
There we
through
go.
him.
You know,
Some talented people. Some very, very
this is
talented
cool
people.
anyway. This thing.
Thanks, yeah. He's got a company called P45, a company called Ultra Haze. He's just a really fucking cool guy that's well connected, and
Ultra
I,
Haze.
I love him
Ultra
to
Haze.
bits, and he loves me. And
Yeah.
there's no real, there's not really anything else to say about that. It's just a
Right.
friend that
No,
happens.
there
to...
is.
Yeah, there is. Can we elaborate on what is Ultra Haze?
Ultra Haze is a production company.
Okay.
I'm actually, so obviously you might have seen on the mics.
Mhm.
I'm not really anything to do with him. He just gave me the mic and I use it because I love him and I want people to know about it and I want people to mention it in
Relationship with
podcasts.
you and him.
Amazing.
Big up Ultra Haze, big up Alhan. He's got a lot of things in the works. Not something that I can really
No.
Of course.
Say
Who
what-
is how do you meet a man like Alhan?
for a mutual friend. Went to school with him
Mm.
and he introduced me and we hit it off and
Mm.
Yeah. So yeah, he'll have a videographer, mate.
yeah.
He'll know someone. If he's got the Instagram
Yeah, he
tag
does,
9p.
Yeah, mate, I'm telling you, this guy is the most well-connected person. And what's special about Alhan is he doesn't want any favors from anyone. He just wants to help people out and help people have fun.
That's
That's
a
what
great
you
And he's
want.
a
That's
very
what you want.
special bloke that is so unfiltered, so
Beautiful.
just a, yeah,
Raw,
great
kind
human.
of like a real guy. He's just real.
He's a fucking
It's real.
scumbag with some of the things that he says, but
Alright.
it's so funny because he doesn't actually give a fuck and he doesn't
That's
even mean any of the
legendary.
things that he says.
And that kind of links because like, how did you end up on the yacht in Monaco?
So-
Was that because of Alhan?
So I said to Alhan that I want to do like a travel, football travel video.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, let's do it. And
It's your agent.
he said, pick a game. And I picked a game, which was, it was a cup final, PSG versus Lyon. And he said, I happened to be going to Monaco the day before. Do you want to come? It's a yacht party.
Yeah.
And Skepta's DJing. And I was like,
Do you want to come?
and I,
Is that even a fucking?
and I was like, do
Is
you
that
know
even
what?
a
I was like,
question,
give me a bit of time. I'll think about it. Obviously, I said yes. I want to fucking come. So he was just like, all right, booked me flights, booked me accommodation, booked me everything, and I was just in. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe what I was. The environment.
21
I was
years
in.
old
Yeah,
on a yacht
No, 20 if anything. You're
I was
in
21. Yeah, this
Monaco.
was in May.
all right.
And
with Skepta.
yeah.
And some great people you know that you love around
dream.
you. Free food, free drink. What like? Can you actually walk us through the whole day?
Yeah.
Because I
Well,
love the
That's
story.
mad.
I love the story.
So we got a flight. I'll give you the boring details.
Yeah.
Got a flight, stopped off at Zurich, got back on, went to Nice.
Yeah.
Plotted up in Nice with my mutual friend with Alhan.
Yeah.
Spent the night there, didn't go out, and then the next day met up with Alhan, and he was with all his crew. He's got such like a cool circle.
Yeah.
And we went to the yacht, and it was like empty. We were the first people there.
Yeah.
Just like an incredible fucking like.
How many
Mega
feet?
yacht.
How many feet was the yacht?
Oh, good question.
100, 120.
I think it was a little bit more than 100.
Cool.
And
Go on. You walked on it.
had a little bit of some Aperol Spritz.
Oh, he left.
Had a little bit of that.
Very nice.
Got a little bit wavy. Met
Yeah.
some beautiful women. And one of them asked me one of them said to me that she'll have sex with me if I've got any cocaine.
Whoa.
And I
Sounds like
and I just said I haven't got any cocaine. So- and
I
that
haven't got
was
any
it.
cocaine. You want to have sex?
And- yeah, but
Like what? Forget the cocaine, love. Fuck it.
yeah, she was some Scottish bird. She's like, "Oh fuck you, if you got cocaine." I was like,
Wow, that's
fun.
mad.
I haven't
Right.
got any.
Got a girlfriend.
And
I
then
have
it
got
started getting
cocaine.
a little bit busy.
Yeah.
Trent Alexander-Arnold walked on.
Wait,
Skep-
No
I
way.
think I know. Who's that again?
Just an unbelievable
Yeah, cool guy,
footballer.
legit, Yeah.
Full guy. Football.
Liverpool, England.
Winger.
Mate.
And then Skepta comes on. I'm like, whoa, Skepta, like, this is sick.
Uh-huh.
And because I'm, mates with Alhan,
Mhm.
it's like sort of automatic respect in a way.
Yeah.
Oh
like-
yeah. Oh.
And then, so he DJ'd, and then we went downstairs just to sit down, and it sort of was unplanned, but everyone sort of came down and just sat around this table,
Oh wow.
and Skepta's there, and I'm chatting to her, and I'm like, wow, this is the life that I want to live.
yeah.
I've got to work hard if I want to do this frequently. And I was sitting with him, and I wasn't actually deep in it was Skepta.
Yeah.
I was just like, this guy is a cool guy.
It's the
Mhm.
dude.
This guy is a really talented person that
Yeah.
has worked so fucking hard, and I don't want to do what he does, but I want to have that drive. And we were just, it was a great time, a great room to be in, and it really did show me what's on the other side if you work hard.
Mm.
Gave you a
And,
bit of a
You need a view into that window.
Yes.
You need that door to
Yeah.
be open.
Yeah.
Because if you don't have that door open, you'll never see what's on the other side.
Yes. Facts.
So well done for
Thanks,
seeing that.
Real
And you
bit
must
well
have
done.
loved it, man.
mate. It was and I was chatting to Trent's bird, who's his ex-bird now, and I
Trent's
was
ex.
just complimenting her,
nice.
saying that I think you found your haircut, Ivy.
What did
And
she
was-
say?
She was like, "You're so sweet," like just really friendly.
Yeah.
And then Trent comes and sit down next to her and gives me sort of side eye.
What are you doing with my girl?
Yeah.
No, but it was like a sort of friendly one.
Oh, okay.
What did Trent
And-
say? How's your voice so sexy?
and then Alhan gave me these T-shirts to pass out.
Yeah.
And he said, "Give one to Trent, chat to him." And then I gave one to him. This is when he was leaving,
Wow.
and I said, "Like, come to Arsenal." And he was like, "You won't win the league without me, lah." And just it was quite cold. He just
Yeah.
walked off the boat.
Oh, right, fair play.
And then
Fuck.
we're walking to the casino. I'm mobbed up with my crew, Skepta, Alhan, my friend Jamie.
Like, jeez,
Bumped
bro.
into this crew, these other guys, and they somehow knew Skepta. And I'm looking at this geezer, and I'm like, I know who this guy is. Who the fuck is that? I'm thinking,
Yeah.
who is that? Is that Love Islander? I don't know. And then he comes up to me and my friend Jamie, and he
Something.
goes, "Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Odell. Nice to meet y'all." And I was like,
Odell Robinson.
Odell Beckham Jr.
Oh, no fucking way.
Mate, it was
No
OBJ, yeah.
way.
Way.
And I didn't want to geek out because
Course.
one, I don't really know too much about him. I just know that he's fucking sick. He's
Yeah.
an American footballer.
Yeah.
That's true.
And I was like, "Yeah, mate, nice to meet you. How are you doing?" And didn't want to ask him for a picture, but
How
then
many
we
followers
walked
was he?
away,
Yeah.
and then I asked him if I could have a little picky,
No.
and I said to him,
Snap
"Here it
one.
is,
Wow, this is the thing.
This is
You
these are your
surround
circles.
yourself with these people.
mate. You just bump into like OBJ."
Oh, bro, that's
just-
sick.
fuck. He's sick.
And so we walked away, and then I thought, "Fuck, I've got to say something nice and get a pic because
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
just cool to show."
absolutely.
And I said to him, I said, "Do you know what?" I didn't really know what to say. I said, "Do you know what? I don't really watch American football, but I know who you are, and I think that says a lot about sort of how good you are and how hard
Mate,
you've worked."
Great thing to say.
And he went
amazing.
all philosophical on me,
Did he?
Oh.
and he was going, "Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing. You just got to be consistent." And it was sort of like a 15-second monologue. Who comes over and interrupts the conversation? The Scottish bird that said she was going to fuck me if I had cocaine. She goes up to me, mate. She's interrupted me. Yeah, she said to me, she screams out. She goes, you've led me in the wrong direction. And I'm like,
She ruined it.
one, I've got no idea what she's talking about. And two, I'm like, sort of like looking at her like,
She's found
I'm
her
having a
cocaine.
conversation. And I said, what? She said it again. You've led me in the wrong direction. And Odell's looking at me, looking at her. I found myself in a sort of
Very-
three-way
it's like,
conversation.
oh,
you know this guy.
And I
like,
just
oh.
said, Odell, this is Lisa, Odell.
No.
You
And she-
introduced them.
And
No.
then, mate, I introduced them, and then they were chatting, and I just walked away. This was after my picture. I just walked
Right.
away.
Fucking hell.
No, that
And then
is-
he
what
asked
a
her.
shit
He
of a
asked
shit.
Odell. She asked
100%.
Odell.
She must have.
Yeah, mate.
100%.
Apparently Odell likes girls shitting on him. I don't know how
right,
true that is, but
Interesting.
Well, that came out of nowhere then, didn't
Yeah,
it?
I don't know if
apparently
it
Do
is.
he's
you reckon he documents every shit like you? Or
well, he's a very, very successful man, so he probably
There we
does
go.
have organisational skills.
Yeah.
Therefore,
Yep,
he probably
that's-
does document
Google
his shit.
Calendar. He definitely uses Google Calendar.
Yeah, that
Wouldn't rule
shit
it
on the
out.
chest time, kind of like.
He's got
Yeah.
a separate calendar that just says like, "Wait, poo time."
6:30 p.m. diarrhea on face.
Why?
Yeah,
Why diarrhea
savage.
though, man?
It's precise.
Why you've put that image in my head? Fucking hell.
Oh gosh,
Flashbacks.
let's move on from diarrhea. I
Yeah,
think it's
please.
a good time to move on. I wanted to ask a couple of questions actually about that. Like, did anyone give you any particular advice from the boat, like Skepta, anyone that stuck in your head?
That's a great
and-
question.
Oh, that is a good question.
With the monologue.
I wouldn't say advice,
Okay.
but I realised how important it is to have a passion
Yeah.
on that trip, because when I was doing the Arsenal scores, which I know you're going to bring up, Skepta was saying like that's real, like he's like us in a way, because you know we're obsessed with music and look what we've
Absolutely.
done, and like he's in it, like he's
Yeah.
in it, and I was like, shit, like, yeah, it's very important. I'm lucky to have a passion. I think a lot of people don't have a passion,
It's true.
Agreed,
and I
agreed.
think if you've got no passion, you're fucked.
You are fucked. Master something and you master everything.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
nice,
Thank you.
nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
Anything. You can master anything if you master one thing.
It gives you
Even a
sense of
piano,
direction.
like it just exactly. It trains your brain into being able to master
Yeah,
Absolutely.
one
I
thing.
really feel bad for
Maybe.
people that don't have a passion.
Yeah.
I think everyone has a passion.
Everyone does.
Doesn't
They
matter
just
who
need-
you are. I think everyone will have a passion. It's just about finding it.
Yeah, you need to expose
Yes,
yourself.
that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you need to expose yourself to the right kind of
But-
situations.
Yeah,
really, to
You're
find
working at Tesco or working at M&S. You're not going to find your passion there.
Mm.
You might.
Well, you never know. You might
But-
find your passion. You
But
never
you
know
gotta
through
think
someone
bigger.
that
You
you
got to
see
think
there.
bigger in life, mate.
Absolutely.
Really, like there's no limits, and people that limit themselves, they don't go anywhere. And if that's okay with you, keep doing it.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely.
if you want to really make it, like you want to go famous, no limits, mate.
Mm.
No ceiling to hit.
Absolutely. Which,
So
Good
yeah.
fucking question.
good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Leads us nicely onto the next question. Who's the most famous number in your contact list?
I've got some numbers in my contact list, but
we
that
go.
I don't know personally.
Oh, okay.
Next question then.
Hang
Next question. Wait, so do you have an answer to that one? Like a particular person?
on. Elon Musk.
No, you fucking don't.
you
yeah.
don't have Elon Musk's
I
phone
do.
number.
I do.
We're calling
How
him.
the fuck has that even
No,
There's
I'm
happened?
not
no
calling
way.
him. I'm not
Elon
gonna.
can't. No, he won't
Um,
answer. He's like,
Here, look, I'll show you.
Wait,
Don't
what?
call it. Don't
no,
call
of
it.
course not. But how's
What's
that
the
possible?
story behind this?
What the fuck? How is that possible?
Tell
Um,
us this.
So, a couple years ago, I found a little hack that you can sort of,
Uh-oh.
if you really try, you can find anyone's number, or
Absolutely, to an
you
extent.
used
yeah.
to be able to. And so there was a couple of different ways. One of them was through Twitter, actually, which is before he bought it. If you type in, like, go to log into someone's account at Elon Musk and then click forgotten password, it will then sort of like give you like which like should we email you or phone you,
yeah.
and it like gives you the asterisk,
Yeah.
and it said at the top *** at spacex.com.
Wow.
Oh fuck! I've just potentially leaked his whole email.
Uh-oh.
No, it's fine.
We can move.
Um,
Do you know why I'm going to say it's fine? It's because he's a billionaire, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
And that I don't think that's even his number.
You don't reckon?
I don't
may have
because
changed it.
no, he would have changed it.
Maybe he would have changed
He
it.
probably
That's
has
his
a-
personal email, and you can. What you
But
can
it
do is
has
if your
no-
email, because if your email is connected to your iCloud, it gives you the option to FaceTime it, and that's when I knew that it was actually theirs, and it was his
Why
because
don't we call it? This is the
it's
perfect time to call
ER
it on camera.
it's ERM. I can call someone else. I don't want to call him because
Okay,
he'll
that's
blow my phone up or something.
Mate, I think that
Sound like
so
rockets
good.
fucking shooting down at us.
Mate, if you, I swear.
I can
That's
call
nuts.
Arsene Wenger.
That's I was gonna say, what footballer can you call right now?
I can try and call Arsene Wenger. Whether they'll answer, I don't know, but I'll call him. Yeah.
Okay. Go for
Let
it.
me film it
Yeah,
on my
let's
phone.
yeah, you film it, Josh.
because I want to see if we can get a close-up shot.
Do like a nice 0.5 mode.
Well, where's the phone? Oh, there
There
it
it
is.
is.
And this is proven that this is his number.
Yeah.
He gave it to himself.
Have you
Oh, it's a
spoken before?
shame. I have.
Ah,
Shame.
he's
I'll
busy.
leave him a voice.
When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Arson, it's Matt. Hope you're well. Just want to give you a call, talk about life. Miss you, Gaffer. Lots of love.
What a cool.
No way.
thing
You
to
know
do.
him on that level?
No.
Oh,
No.
right.
He's I've spoken to him. There's videos of me speaking to him,
Oh, right.
where I've just called him up, and he's always really, really nice. He doesn't know how I got his number,
Mate
and
went.
he doesn't question it either.
Bro just went. This is Matt. He probably knows like fucking 100
Well, I've
Matts.
messaged him a few times,
Oh,
or
okay.
actually a lot of times.
Oh god.
and he-
yeah,
and he-
you replied.
and he always replies. Like he just,
fair play.
he always, for some reason,
Really, I'm really. Can you please
That's
call
very
Elon Musk?
interesting.
I swear.
No,
I
but
don't,
we
I
could-
This
don't.
would
I'll give
make
you his
my whole
email.
year.
I'll give you his email.
I'll call him.
Oh.
Okay.
Why don't you give me the number? I'll call him.
Go
on
on.
my phone.
Oh gosh, here we go. Oh gosh, Elon Musk is just imagine
Wait,
Elon
Is
Musk.
Elon
plus
Musk like a
one.
hero of yours?
No,
He's-
I just
he's a
want him
G,
to be
though.
on the podcast. I'll just ask him.
He just wanted to be on a podcast. The
3
flex
6.
though, big flex.
Yeah, I hope it goes through.
Mate,
So
I don't know.
this is gonna be interesting. If he answers, what do you say?
Wait, is that it? Do I have to do a plus?
Yeah, what do you actually say? What's your
Yeah, you
game
have to
plan if
add
he
the plus.
answers?
I have to.
Yeah, because you have to add the plus, don't you?
How
So
do you
hold,
do it?
hold that. There we go.
Oh, and it turns into
Yeah,
a plus. So if you hold 0,
Yes.
mate.
Bro, I
what
thought you meant
the
to be tech savvy, bro.
Nah,
gonna
bro,
cost
I didn't
you
know
to
that.
call
Oh
him.
yeah,
Is
it'll
it?
cost them, yeah.
Good. Is it, mate?
Go on, Elon. Let's have a little
Come
answer.
on, sir. Here we go.
I don't think it works. I think he's got a different.
Add
number.
the email and try and FaceTime him potentially.
God, this is so long. Wait, where's okay?
Do it.
Okay.
ERM@spacex.com.
Wait.
Don't leak that. You're gonna have
No,
to burn
yeah,
it
we'll
out.
mute that. Yeah.
All right.
We've got 5 minutes.
Company
minutes,
or add email. What is it? Let's go to the next question. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah.
These are
5 minutes.
important.
Oh
We've
my
got
god.
5 minutes here.
Should we forget about this
Yeah. Forget about that. But
Forget about it, yeah. We'll
later?
do another
We'll do it at
time.
the end.
We'll do another
All
time.
right. Go.
Okay. Mr. PapaPincus.
just- yes,
What is, I mean, we kind of covered it. What is your party trick?
I can tell you. Yeah, I can tell you every Arsenal result and most of the goal scorers
Most of the goals.
Um,
Okay.
from any game since August 2011.
Okay.
Whoa.
2011. I thought it was 2014.
No.
Impressive.
Go on, then.
impressive. Okay, so
Let's test that.
let's test it. So we've got 5 different matches.
Yeah.
Now, what we'll do is if you can we're gonna ask you obviously what the score was and who scored.
Yeah.
Right. But if you don't get it, it's fine.
Have you just to double check? You've made sure that it's not a specific league, or that it's a specific league, or it could be a cup game, or it could be a Champions League
Some of
game.
them
Wait,
are
does it
like-
have to be a particular? Does it have to be leagues only?
So that's in
Well, if
Premier
you tell me it's Crystal Palace at home 2013-14, like it could potentially be a cup game or a league game. But if you tell me the date, I should be able to tell you whether it's a league or a cup game.
Oh, I was gonna say.
We got a
Okay,
date.
we got a date. Yeah, so I was
Okay.
gonna give you the first one is Arsenal v Liverpool, October 3rd, 2019. What was the score, and who scored?
Arsenal Villa's Liverpool,
Wait,
October 3rd.
That's his Ainley Maitland.
That's-
So October 3rd, 2019, we drew
Okay.
4-4. We lost
Right.
on penalties.
Yes.
Goal scorers for Arsenal: Martinelli, Ainsley Maitland-Niles, as you said, Joe Willock. Their goal scorers: Divock Origi, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Mustafi own goal.
Well,
See, no, it is right because I deleted it
Oh,
because
okay.
I remember it. But that is right. That is impressive.
You deleted what?
No, there was
That
like a
is
section because
insane.
We
have-
lost on penalties.
Yeah, because
Wow.
we had like it gives us like the score and then
Was it 5-5
Yeah.
or 4-4?
no, it was 4-4. It was
4-4, yeah.
It was 4-4.
wow.
Next match, Arsenal v Brighton, May 5th, 2019.
We drew 1-1. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and was it Glenn Murray? Aubameyang didn't score. Was it Glenn Murray and who scored our goal? We went 1-0 up. I think it was Aubameyang,
Do
wasn't
you
it?
want a cue? Do you want a clue?
No.
Go on.
A. Begins
Yeah,
with A.
begins
That's
with
his
an A.
first name. Begins with A.
Was it Alex
Oh, is
Lacazette?
it Aubameyang?
Oh, what?
Yeah, I
So-
think it was an
just-
Aubameyang penalty.
You beat the fact.
Yeah.
You
What
beat the fact. That's crazy.
Who have you got?
No.
Who have you got there?
Alex Iwobi.
Nah.
Oh
Aubameyang.
my!
How did they
you
make
beat
mistake?
the fucking
Bro,
AI.
that is serious.
Talk to
Holy
me.
crap.
What a cool pie
That-
trick.
Thanks
is
for checking that, by the way.
Yes,
Yeah,
thanks for
that's
fact
good.
checking. Thank you, Jack. Thank you.
Last one. Go on.
We'll
We've
do
got
one.
time.
Yeah, we'll do one more because we haven't got
No
too much
way.
time. So this is the third one.
Yeah.
Arsenal v Leeds, January 6th, 2020.
Arsenal versus Leeds, January 6th, 2020.
2020.
Oh, we're at home.
Yes.
Ooh, okay. So Aubameyang scored a hat trick. That's a fact.
Are we in the wrong one?
How's
You
this-
got the
Oh, is it in the
one?
cup? Is it in the cup?
It is a cup.
Ah,
yes,
okay,
yes,
okay,
yes, yes.
so-
Okay, I should have mentioned
Yeah,
that.
okay. So we won. So Reece Nelson scored, and we won 1-0.
This is disgusting, man.
That's
this is
insane.
outrageous.
Yeah.
Should we do one more? We have
Do
one
ya?
more.
How
So,
the
I
fuck?
think
Go
we
on, do
have-
one more. Go on.
One more. Okay.
Mate, you get pussy with this, right?
Okay, this is another
This
one.
is like your go-to.
That's how I got my girlfriend.
There we go.
Another one, very similar but slightly different. I
Mm.
believe this is a league game. No, it's the Carabao Cup. Yeah.
Yeah.
Arsenal v Leeds again,
Mm.
October the 26th, 2021.
Yeah, we won.
Mm-hmm.
So Callum Chambers scored.
Yeah.
It just rolled past the line. It was from a corner,
This is
and they VAR'd it. And then Eddie Nketiah scored. He sort of chipped it over the goalkeeper and wobbled it in, and we won the game.
What did you
Did they nick one? No,
Ooh.
no, 2-0.
2-0.
2-0.
That's
We didn't.
Two.
Well, it was definitely second half. I'm going to give a wild guess. I can't, but I'm going to say that Nketiah was sort of 78th.
We don't have it.
yeah.
on
We
here.
don't have it. Jack has
What was it? And
Okay.
okay, yeah.
Oh,
we'll go
wow,
78,
man.
very close.
But yeah,
What a cool thing.
That
man.
is
Thank you.
yeah.
And do you remember anything else? Like these dates are obviously like football related, but do you remember anything that's not football related?
I'm very good with remembering sort of dates and relating to football. Actually, as like if I told you I was at a certain party
Mhm.
like 6 years ago, I remember what game
Everything-
I watched
everything.
before I went to that. Like it's just like a
That is
But
could
you
be
won't
a little
remember
bit
anything
tism.
at the. You won't remember anything at the party.
nah.
What the fuck? That's
No.
what I'm like.
that's
I
impressive.
think
is definitely
it's,
autism, mate.
and this
Yeah.
is what Skepta was saying. When
Yeah.
you're that obsessed and you're that passionate about something, it's a gift
It is
because
good, yeah.
you know it is truly like a gift.
It's like one of those superpowers that you're just like, well, I've got this, but it's just like, what are you gonna do with it?
Yeah.
Well, just impress people.
But you
Can't fly
could
there.
remember, what
No,
content you
no.
filmed on a certain day. No,
No,
really?
I'm not. No,
Surely some.
I've got a
particular
really
days.
shit memory. To be honest, bad
Fair
example.
Fair example.
I think it's
You?
ADHD or something.
You got good memory?
Got a decent memory. I remember particular events.
Yeah.
So if something happened on some day, I can remember that. But other than that, I don't.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not that good.
Uh,
But should we
we
do
have-
quick fire
we've
questions?
got
We're gonna
1
do
minute.
quick fire
Quick fire.
questions.
Okay,
We're gonna
quick
go
fire.
through-
Do you want
Before
me
I
to
say that, I
do
feel
the
like I've
bottom
been
ones?
an absolute prick this podcast because
No,
I
you
haven't
haven't.
really been asking you many
No, no,
questions.
we
No,
don't
no,
need it.
listen.
It's all about
You are the guest.
First
okay.
question: what song are you listening to?
Ooh, In the Fire by Dave.
Wow,
Good
Dave,
song.
it's
Good
good.
song.
Yeah,
Good
and
SG.
sort of what is that like a? That's good.
It's actually
Yeah.
a collaboration.
Collaboration.
There's a few different names. on
Okay.
there.
Great song.
Yeah.
Should we? I think I want to ask two questions. One, most controversial football opinion.
Got time. You got a little bit of
Um,
time. Go on.
One more.
Most controversial football opinion. You might not know who it is. Hatton Ben Arthur was never actually that good. People like to gas up how good he was. People like to gas up how skillful he was. I've watched him play so many times. He was not even good. I put him below. I put him below average. He was shit. He had a couple of techers, decent skills. Should never be talked about only because he was 5-star on FIFA. That's what people talk about.
Interesting.
Sorry,
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm
I
gonna
agree.
upset- yeah.
I agree.
Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, we fully
Mate,
agree.
Yeah.
But listen, to wrap up the podcast, first of all, you've been super
Thanks
great.
so
Really,
much.
really
Thank you
appreciate
for
it.
having me.
And anything.
Can I just interrupt you?
Go.
Go on.
That's not my most controversial football opinion. My most controversial football opinion is Aguero's goal versus QPR was fixed. It was fixed. QPR knew that they were safe from relegation and they let Aguero score that goal. I've made a video on it. You can watch it back. I'll watch it with you after this.
Okay.
Fucking fixed.
Alright.
Interesting.
Biggest fix in
Interesting.
football.
Well,
Okay, well, now we know that. We'll watch that after.
Thank
And
you.
obviously, to wrap up, the future of PapaPincus, and then we'll end it there.
I'm gonna I'm a celebrity one day.
Perfect.
That's
and
what I love to see.
I'm gonna build a dog adoption center and a school in Nigeria.
That's legendary.
Mate.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
legendary. No, that's
Please God.
respect.
What,
Respect,
for the
bro.
dogs or
Well, I
dog-
haven't really thought about collaborating the two, but
okay?
just a school for children in Nigeria,
Well
and I
done.
also want to save dogs off the
Yeah.
streets.
Fair play.
Woo! He's a lifesaver. He's a good person, and thank
Absolutely.
you so much for
Thank
being
you
Thanks for
on
so
having
here.
me, fella.
Mate.
It was a pleasure.
It's been great.
PapaPincus.
I wish I could have
Thank
spoke
you.
to you for longer because you're a great guy, but let's end it there.
Mate,
Thanks so much
I'm
for
sure
watching.
we'll link up again. soon.
Subscribe. Bye.
God bless.